Hello gamers, and welcome back to Solo Spelunking. And tonight I want to continue my Cairn solo RPG series where I play the adventure Reavers of Harkenwold. And my intention is to finish this adventure tonight. So we will see how this goes, because we are pretty far in the storyline. We have finished the Battle of Albridge. I have recruited the Woodsinger elves to our side, and we won the Battle of Albridge, and now we need to mop up basically and infiltrate the Iron Keep to finally get rid of Nazim Redthorn and free Baron Stockmare, the rightful ruler of the Harkenwold barony. So this is what we want to do today, but of course the dice rule, so we will see how this goes. And to get us up to speed, I will once again read from the journal of Narhan Wayne, Harper Agent. The Battle of Albridge was short but bloody. Thanks to our preparations, we could gain an advantage and match the invaders in numbers, as a large portion of their fighters fell victim to our traps and ambushes. Dar Gremath and I made a stand against Nazim Redthorn himself. Sadly, he managed to escape. Nonetheless, the battle was a decisive victory that got the Iron Circle fleeing in disarray. We need to keep the momentum and take advantage of the situation. Dar Gremath, an elven warrior named Shanaria from the Woodsinger Elves, and myself dress up as Iron Circle soldiers, using armor and ropes from fallen mercenaries. The plan is to use this period of chaos and regrouping to infiltrate Iron Keep, free Baron Stockmare, and kill Nazim Redthorn. We gather supplies and make haste to Harken. There, we first visit a contact of Dar Gremath, an old dwarf named Old Keller, a master stonemason who planned and built much of Harken Keep. He provides us with a map and tells us about a secret passage out of the keep. We come up with a plan to infiltrate the keep and head for the main gate. All right, so this is the situation. And for this session, since I'm not alone, but so this is me, Narhan Wayne, Harker Agent, and I am accompanied by Dar Gremath. Where is he? And one Woodsinger Elf Warrior. So this is the Woodsinger Elf Warrior, Shanaria. And so we are wearing Iron Circle uniforms, and the way from Albridge to Harken, I will show it to you on the map. I gotta change this lighting a little, so this is too bright. All right. So, so this is the village of Albridge, and this is Harken, where Harken Keep is located, and I'm heading straight across the countryside, and it's about a 5-hour walk to Harken. So I decide that we arrive at dusk at the front gate after visiting Old Keller, and he provided us with a map of the Iron Keep, and our plan is to just bluff our way into the keep using the stolen uniforms. So this is the Iron Keep. This is the map. So we got not as detailed, but we got a map that shows us the main areas. And we also have a pretty good idea where Baron Stockmare is held, because this is the Cell district. So we assume that he is held in here. And this small passage here is the secret passage out of the keep. Sadly, you cannot open this door from the outside. It's only an escape route from the inside, and the Harken mercenaries, the Iron Circle mercenaries, they do not know about this passage, but we can't use it to get into the keep, but we could use it to get out of the keep. Yeah, so we are aware of this and we know where to look. All right, and here are some encounters that detail how one could infiltrate the keep, and I decide I will use the skill challenge as Iron Circle posers. And yeah, but before I start, let me, yeah, here he is. So this is Dar Gremath. So, and because we are 3 now, I will not use my solo hero rules of damage reduction. I will keep my Frayed Eye, but this will be handled, because we are 3 characters, just by using the normal Cairn damage rules, except for that I will keep my Frayed Eye as a hero feature, basically. Alright, so this skill challenge states the heroes equip themselves with tunics and cloaks taken from Iron Circle soldiers they've defeated and pose as a patrol returning to the castle. Alright, so, but it states that the tiefling who commands the gatehouse is suspicious. His name is Sturmic, because he doesn't recognize any of the soldiers. So, read. Before the gate opens, a harsh voice rings out from the gatehouse. I don't remember any of you. Who's your sergeant? Where did you say you were coming from? All right, and Dar Gremath, he will hang back because he suspects that he might be known to the Iron Circle invaders because of his activities. But he also wears a helmet and a hood and cloak, so his face is not really visible in the dusk, but still. And Shanaria, the elven warrior, she also hangs back. Her elven ears are masked behind or underneath a helmet, so it is me doing the talking, and of course, because I'm the player hero, so I talk to him. Well, what do you think? Our sergeant, he died in the Battle of Albridge. Didn't you get the news? Those damn rebels. I don't know how they did it, but they dealt us quite a beating. And so what do you mean where you're coming from, where everybody is coming from? We barely survived the Battle of Albridge. Everybody was retreating in disarray, and now we're here to regroup. So open the damn gate. We have a long walk behind us, and yeah, we got some minor wounds that need to be taken care of, and we're hungry, we're exhausted, and we had to evade rebel patrols the entire time. So open this damn gate, all right? So now it's a skill challenge, and this is a complexity 3. It requires 8 successes before 3 failures, at least by the 4th edition rules, and it gives you some suggestions about skills that you might use. And if you're a regular viewer of my channel, which I hope you are, and if not, I hope you will be, and of course I hope you will subscribe to the channel. You already know my skill challenge rules, so yeah, I will do the skill challenge, and yeah, let's keep it a complexity 8 successes before 3 failures. So I make my usual success circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's quite a lot. And my 3 failure circles. And since I don't use this or I don't use all these skills, it'll be an intelligence check or save and a charisma check. And I do have the insight skill, which helps me in the skill challenge. So I will apply this to my intelligence save. So I will get an effective +2 intelligence for this skill challenge. So, and I have to do these saves in order until I either complete all these successes or fail 3 times. So I got an effective intelligence of 14 for the skill challenge, and my charisma, sadly, is only 8. So we talk back and forth, and I will, start this skill challenge. And hopefully, so first it's intelligence, and I got an effective intelligence now of 14. So let's see. Oh, 19. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I am always so unlucky when I play solo. So 19. So this is the first failure down. So, yeah. And by my rules, I have to do intelligence again until I pass. Maybe I'm more lucky. Oh, come on, 15! God damn it. Fuck. Excuse my language. All right, so I got, but this is not especially for children. So strong language, I think, is all right. So now I still have to do intelligence. 13, yeah, wow. You see, I'm not really that enthused because now I gotta do charisma and I only got 10. 12. All right, so I failed this goddamn skill challenge, even though I think that my opening speech was pretty good, but not good enough. Yeah, he says, "Who are you trying to fool? All the patrols from the Battle of Albridge have already been returned and accounted for. So, if you're not one of us, I don't care where you got these uniforms, you're probably one of them. Attack, sentries, attack!" God damn it. All right, so, it states here, failure. Sturmic sees through the hero's rouse and orders his soldiers to attack. Proceed with encounter K3, page 20. Yahoo! All right, so let's see. Encounter K3, the Outer Bailey. All right, so this is the guardhouse here. And yeah, so these are sentries, but they're minions. And then we got guards. These are guards. And what else do we have? Defenders. Iron Circle defenders, guards. And Sturmic the Tiefling commander. He's here. Alright. Yeah, alright, so I will set up this encounter real quick here using my trusty acrylic sheet. So I will, of course, modify it a little because it does not really translate well to Cairn, but I will use it in the thematic sense, if you will. All right, so let's just copy some things here. So I gotta check the camera first where you can see. All right, so I think this is good. So this will be so these are the gates. So this is this area here, the double door. And then it goes like this. It opens up. So this is 2 squares like this, and this is a wall and another 2 squares. and it goes like this, and this is, I think, 3 squares, and then it goes like this and like this, and so, and here are arrow slits. They're here, doesn't matter, let's make it 3 of them. And so this is an upper platform. And so we have a wall here with the door. Don't want to get it too detailed now. And here we have the tower. Never mind the tower now. So yeah, but I already in advance got out some pawns to prepare, and now I finally get to use these archer sentries that were included in my Pathfinder Pawns Advent Calendar for those of you that watched this series. And but I think it would be stupid to, now as that the castle is in alert, to try to fight my way through here. So I will actually make a fighting retreat. Alright, so you know what? This is actually, I will not set this up because I will, of course, not try to fight these mercenaries here in front of the keep with unlimited reinforcements basically, and or almost unlimited reinforcements, and the whole keep in alert. So as soon as he shouts, guards, attack, so he's in this chamber, so we can't attack him or anything. We will do a fighting retreat. So I will just say, all right, so we will play 3 rounds where we can move away and trade fire with the sentries. And then we gotta think of a different approach. All right, so let's get the stats out. I already prepared the stats too for these sentries, and because they're just by the 4th edition rules, they're minions, which means very weak enemies that only have 1 hit point. I only gave them a hit protection of 3, damage reduction 1, because they only wear light armor being archers, and they have a strength of 10. You know what? Let's make this 8. They're really like fodder enemies, but they deal d8 damage ranged with their longbows. So they do have longbows. But I'm also able to do ranged attacks, because from the Iron Circle mercenaries that we defeated, we also got crossbows, light crossbows that we can use. So yeah, so we also can do ranged attacks. And now I'm looking for my hero stats that I also prepared. Oh, they're over there. Just 1 second. Alright, so I got these stats from the Battle of Albridge. So Narhan Wayne, that's me. I just summarized my stats. Dar Gremath and the Woodsinger Elf Shanaria. She uses the Woodsinger Elf stats. So we all have a crossbow from the Iron Circle. So let's do a dexterity save to see if we can act in the first turn. And I will roll for our entire group, because I was doing the negotiations. And of course I fail 18. My dexterity is 10. So first turn of combat, and we can't act. The enemies, they can act. All right, so yeah, I was here because I was talking through the arrow slits. So basically we have 3 sentries, and all of them, they split up their attacks. So one attacks me, one attacks Dar Gremath, and one attacks Shanaria. And they deal 1d8 points of damage. Alright, so first versus Dar Gremath. It's a 3. Dar Gremath, he's got a damage reduction of 2 because of the Iron Circle armor and equipment. So he only takes 1 point of hit protection damage. Right, so he's at 9. Now Shanaria is attacked for 2, which is compensated by her damage reduction. So she gets her shield up and blocks or deflects the arrow, and now this guy attacks me. 1. Alright, so this is also absorbed by the Iron Circle armor. Alright, so now it's the next turn, and now we can act, and then the enemies can act. Alright, so we can move and take an action. So we want to move away. And by Cairn, you can move 8 squares, 40 feet. So, yeah. And I will just count diagonals double. So that's 2, 4, 6. And Dar Gremath will shoot at this sentry here with his crossbow, also dealing 1d8 points of damage. So the bolt, and that's a 6. Alright, so they have, I said, an armor damage reduction of 1. So that is 5. They only have 3 points of hit protection. So this guy takes 2 points of critical damage, and he must make a strength save. 2 points of critical damage, so now his strength is 6, because I only gave him 8. And he fails. So the bolt hits him square in the face for cinematic purposes, and he tumbles backwards and falls off the platform. Alright, now Shanaria, her turn. She also moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She moves over here and attacks the other remaining sentry, also dealing 1d8 points of damage with a crossbow. But only 1. So this guy, he ducks, and the bolt smashes against the wall. Alright, now my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I shoot at the other guy that was not attacked. Eight. Yeah, alright. So that's 7. So this is basically, you got 1 strength left. So I think that's a pretty nice shot. And I didn't even do the freight. 2 almost, but he's at, because 8 minus that 7, so that is, oh wait, he makes it. So I deal 8 points of damage. So 7 goes through, minus 3 hit protection, 4. So he's got a strength of 4. So he rolls a 2, and he is standing. 4. All right. So now it's their turn. They counterattack. So this guy counterattacks and shoots at me. Because 5 minus damage reduction of 3. I got 3, so only 2 points of damage. So my hit protection is 7. And the other one, he shoots at Dar Gremath. 7. Ooh, Dar Gremath, he's got damage reduction 2, so 5. So he's at 4 hit protection. He's got 9, 4 hit protection. So he He's pretty exhausted and dodges the arrow. All right, now our turn. This is, I think, the third turn of combat. So let's shorten this. So we make haste down. Let me show you. So down this slope. We do not go down this trail here, because then they would have a better field of fire. Let's go over to the larger map. Oh, it's not here. Wait. Oh no, I gotta go into the other book, because there's a map of the village. Harken here. So yeah, so we do not go down this winding slope here. So but straight this way, and then slide down the slope to try to hide in these woods. So now let's see if they send a raiding or scouting party after us. I think it is pretty likely, and I will ask the game master, and I will use this Mythic 1-page GM emulator, and I think it is, I said it is very likely. So let's roll percentile and see if they send a raiding party after us. So it's very likely. 32. Yes, of course they do. So as we run towards the slope, we hear Sturmic scream, "Quick! a raiding party! Send them after them!" And the gate opens, and yeah, they come after us. So now let's do another basically chase skill challenge, if we are able to lose them, or if they catch up with us and another battle is the result. All right, so this will be an escape skill challenge. So just let me put down escape challenge. And this will be my usual 5-3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes before 3 failures. And now I will also use, or I will use strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Strength obviously for endurance, and dexterity for agility, parkour style, jumping over rocks and uneven terrain, keeping my balance, etc. And intelligence to predict their movement, to scan out a proper course. And I do have the stealth skill, which I will use also, or I rule that I can use it once we're in the woods. So I will just give my dexterity an effective +2. So that'll be a 14, 12, 12 for this skill challenge. And I basically do this challenge for our entire group. So let's see. Strength. Yes, 1 success. 1 success down. Dexterity. 7. Yeah, 1 success down. Intelligence. 5. Yeah, all right. So we know the lay of the land. And we have a head start. Strength again now. 19, first failure. Strength again. Gotta do it until I pass. 7, yes. Success. Now we're at dexterity. 12. 4, yes. All right, so thanks to our head start and to our great endurance and agility and the elven senses, and we managed to escape this scouting or raiding party and hide out in the woods. So yeah, we will change position once we are sure we got away. We will stay in the woods for a while and wait, indeed, like a few hours. I said we arrived at dusk, so let's track the time. Let's say it is 2200 hours now. So at 2200 hours it is, or 10 p.m. it is dark. I determined at the very beginning of the adventure that we are in the middle of September season wise. So the days, they get shorter, so we are in late summer, early fall. So it is at 10 p.m. it is pretty dark. So now we will sneak out of the woods and try a different approach. All right, so let's think about this for a while. We will keep still our Iron Circle uniforms, just in case we are spotted, and a first quick glance might give us the advantage we need when we still wear these uniforms. But we will, of course, not try to enter through the gate. So I think I'm going more for a Batman-like Prince of Persia style approach and try to scale, indeed, the outer walls. So let's see. There's also something, I think, if you want to try to scale the walls. Getting inside. All right, go over the walls. Okay. Yeah, wall defense. All right, so we will wait, and in the cover of night try to sneak up, press against the wall, and we try to scale the east wall. All right, so let's see how many sentries there are. It's supposed to be 3 sentries that are manning the wall. All right, so first let's check if they are, or let's ask the game master if they look very concentrated and perceptive, or if they are weary and because of low moral, because of the decisive defeat, and it's black. So let's say it's a 50-50. Are they paying close attention is my question. Do they pay close attention? 91. All right, so that's an exceptional no. So once I get a lucky break. All right, so an exceptional no means they're actually sleeping or dozing on the job. They've probably been up there for quite a while. Reinforcements are scarce because of the defeat during the battle. So I can make out that they're sort of like, leaning on their bows, and it appears that they doze off every once in a while, or that there might be even be asleep. So Dar Gremath, he brought a rope and grappling hook, so we gotta be really quiet. And right, that's the second floor. Yeah, so we will try to scale this wall here and then enter in this area, second floor, because we know that in this building, but I think one floor down, they might hold Baron Stockmare. Let's look at the first floor map again. I think, yeah, so first floor. So this is the encounter you might recognize if you watched this series, where my first character, when he was captured, where he died. So once we enter, we will then go down these stairs and enter and reach this area here. But first, we need to try to get over the wall. All right, so Dar Gremath, he will make a dexterity save to see if he can very quietly get this grappling hook up here. We want to have it here directly in this corner so that we can brace ourselves against two walls, and maybe then it might be easier to scale these walls. All right, so Dar Gremath. So what is his dexterity? What is his dexterity? I know what his strength is. It's 14. So he's a seasoned adventurer. You know what? Let's roll his strength using my heroic rules, meaning 3d6, but everything below 9 is raised to 9, and hopefully I get a good score, because I don't have a rope. He brought a rope. So 3d6, minimum 9, but hopefully more. That'll be his dexterity. Please. Yes, look at this. 6, 4, 4. That is 14. So he's got a 14 dexterity. So he will probably steal the show here. Haha. All right, so let's jot this down. Dex 14, strength 14. All right, so then his intelligence will be 10. I don't want him to be too powerful, but yeah. And of course, we are at full hit protection because we waited a few hours in our hideout. So we are at full hit protection, and I will use the blue d20. So please, he will 14. Come on, he will try to get this thing up there really quiet. Oh, bear with me now. Yes, 9. All right, so they doze off, and he swings the rope, and in a white bow, it hits exactly where it should be. And he just timed it and applied just that much force that we needed. So, and there's like also wind, so they didn't hear it. So they're dozing at their posts because of a very long shift. And yeah, we are lucky and managed to get this grappling hook up there. And yeah, so we scale the wall. All right, so I will not roll for scaling the wall because this is adventurer stuff, but once we are up there, we will, of course, try to while they're still sleeping, kill these guys quietly. And therefore, we will just sneak in the shadows. That'll be a quick in and out type. So we will hide in the shadows in the corner and try to open this door. So this is area 24. I haven't looked at all these areas to keep a sense of surprise. So let's see what is 24. Great Tower Barracks, encounter K5. Iron Circle soldiers bunk in this room. All right, encounter K5. Let's take a look, because there we have a more detailed description. K5, the Great Tower, area 24. All right, so here they bunk in this room. So, but this encounter map only shows those sentries here. But are there any other 10 Iron Circle sentries? Dragonborn soldiers 2 with a D. All right, so one is there. But where's the other one? Oh, there. All right. But in this room, there is indeed nothing shown on the map. So we open this door, and this is dark, and we enter this room here, and let's see if it's really empty, or if there may be some guards asleep. So let's ask the game master, and the question is, are there sleeping soldiers in the room? And you should formulate those questions that the yes answer, or the yes answer always like carries the story forward or provides more suspense. So my question will be, are there sleeping soldiers in this room? And I think it is likely, because it says they bunk there. So, and it's at night, but their numbers are also decreased or decimated. So maybe this bunk is empty. So are they sleeping soldiers? It is likely. Let's see what the GM says. 28. That is a yes. All right. So we enter. We quietly enter this dorm, and we can hear the faint snoring of soldiers weary from battle sleeping there. All right, so but I think they are pretty deep asleep, because it's the middle of the night and they're probably in their sleeping deep sleep cycle. So we sneak across this room, and because we got the map and we know how this castle is laid out, we know that we are already in the right area, but on the wrong floor. So if we want to but wait, we do not only want to free Baron Stockmare, we also want to kill Nazim Redthorn. And I don't know where he's at. But we know from the map that there's from the conversation with Old Keller that there's a third floor, but I don't know how you get up there. Let's see. The goal, first floor, third floor of the Great Tower, areas 27 and 30. So let's look at the map. If we're in the right place, 27 and 30, Red Tower, West Tower, Wizard's Tower. Third floor, 22nd floor. Yeah, but oh, it's got to be this tower here because the shape matches. It's the only shape that matches. So first, second, third floor. So this is the great tower. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. We will get up there first. We assume that Nazim Redthorn, and I will ask the GM if this is really the case. We will assume that Nazim Redthorn, that he uses the quarters that formerly belonged to Baron Stockmare. And we know from Old Keller that these are the quarters in the third floor in the large tower, and this is where we're at. So, but first we have this problem here of, was K5, of these dragonborn soldiers and sentries that are shown here on the map. So, yeah, we open this door and enter, and this is dark. This is dark because there is sleep. But this area here, of course, is lit. There are torches or braziers. So we open this door, and then we're seen by the sentry and by this dragonborn soldier. And yeah, thank God we still have our Iron Circle uniforms on, but they address us. Hey, you! Don't you want to go back to bed? You should be grateful that you can catch some sleep after what happened. Yeah, we just have to take care of some biological business, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Take it outside. All right, so let's see if don't want to make it too easy. If there's something that raises or that might raise their suspicion, but I think it's unlikely because of my response, and so it is unlikely, but still. So do I raise some suspicion is the question. And I roll a 55, which is a no, but double means a random event. So let's see what happens. Random event 80. And I go by the action table. 80 is obstacle. All right, so there's some other obstacle. But I already got an idea. 24. 24 control. All right, control obstacle. All right, so what happens is, so as we want to get down, and I interpret this an obstacle that is in my way, of course, to get up there. So as we want to get down, suddenly a soldier walks or comes up and sees us, and great, 3 of you, you're awake. Come with me. And we're like, why? What's up? Yeah, Nazim ordered to put together a searching party. We want to do a systematic grid-like search of the forest area, and we need more men. And I was ordered to get some people out of these bunks, but since you're already awake, I need 3. Haha, this is what we call management by corner. The first guy around the corner gets the job. So that's you, Lucky. All 3 of you, come with me. We need to, we need to do this search pattern. Okay, can we actually just wanted to take care of some biological business. Can we just do this and meet you at the front gate? Yeah, all right, but don't take too long. You can meet me at the front gate. Whew. All right, let's see if, but always give yourself a chance to fail. Let's see if this quick response suffices. I already said it did, but I'm not sure, and so I'm making a charisma check or save for Narhan Wayne, but I'm giving myself advantage because I think it's pretty reasonable to meet him at the front gate. So, but still, always give yourself a chance to fail. 4 and 15, I can use the 4. So yeah, he goes, yeah, but don't take too long. Don't make me come looking for you, otherwise you'll be in trouble. Yeah, all right. So he leaves, and now we got a few minutes. So we got to take it outside. So so we head for this stairway here, but the thing is, from down there we can't enter. So we try something. So we head over there, and then oh wait, I gotta get something from my buddy who's on watch duty down there. So this Dragonborn, he is like, you heard the man. You should be out there really pretty quick. Yeah, but my buddy's got a guard duty, and I need to get something from him. My lucky charm. I can't go without my lucky charm. All right, so not the best approach. So let's make another charisma without advantage this time. Please. Yes, 6. Haha, 6 from 10. All right, so yeah, all right, so get it, but quick. Whew. So I'm I'm improvising on the go here. I'm playing this by the seat of my pants, and yeah, I'm basically having more luck than brain here, but so far it works. So we get down here, and so we come down here, and yeah, so now we're here, but actually we need to get up, damn it. Damn. All right, so, but let's see. So we come down this stairway here and enter this larger area, and there are a couple of guards, and yeah, so we just nod to try as if it would be perfectly normal that we're here. I mean, we're coming from up there, so if anything would be off, probably somebody would have told us already. So we just yeah, we just politely nod and head over there as if nothing is wrong, and as if this would be it's perfect, and yeah, and try to open this door. As this sentry, he goes like, hey, well, what are you doing? Oh no, it's a servant. It's a servant. I see, it's a servant, not a sentry. All right, so there's a servant offering some ale for these guards, and he looks pretty scared. So yeah, we head for this door, and let's see if we are asked what is going on. It's 50-50. 03, that's an exceptional yes. So are we? So not only are we asked, but this guy. Wait a minute. So this guy, he gets up and blocks this door. Hey, where do you think you're going? I wanted to get some, or I needed to talk to the prisoner. Nobody talks to the prisoner without me being informed. Who are you anyways? I've never seen your face here. We're on our way to join the search party. Just wanted to get something from talk to the prisoner if he he knows something and gets something from my buddy in there. Who do you try to bullshit here? We gotta look into this. All right, so yeah. This is going pretty badly, actually. So don't move. So all of them get up, and I will clear this. And so this guy, he walks up the stairs and comes back with the Dragonborn. So these guys, they are strange. And he explains the whole thing, and the Dragonborn, he goes like, all right, let's see. Does he send us just off to the main gate, or is here something more? So are we in deep trouble now? Let's just ask this and give it a 50-50 chance. Are we in deep trouble now? 69. No, lucky me. So we're not really in deep trouble, but he goes, I've had enough of your whatever it is. I will escort you to the front gate and you better get over there now. So follow me. All right, so we follow, and he escorts us to the front gate. And there's a party of 5 soldiers plus 3, or plus the 3 of us, so that's 8 soldiers. And one of them, he's got a crude map of the surrounding area. So we are assigned to search this area here for maybe signs of a camp or tracks or maybe a hidden tunnel or whatever. I don't know what. I mean, I think we have a pretty slim chance of success, but yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's head over there. All right, so we leave through the front gate. And so we are now in a squad with 5 real Iron soldiers or Iron Circle soldiers and the 3 of us. So yeah, so we try to exchange suspicious glances, and basically I want to communicate my intention that we 3, I'm pretty confident that we can take him, that we should just kill these guys once we are out of sight and in the search area. So that's 5 more soldiers less, and yeah, and this is what we do. So we head for the forest, for the search area, and once we are there, yeah, we exchange glances, and I will just rule that this is successful. So let's have a little skirmish. So let's just change the scene here and add some trees. So these are trees. So these are tree trunks. So this square is blocked, and this is top down, so you can, so this you can move through here. This is just for fluff. So this is the crown of leaves. All right, like this. So these are trees. All right, so this is the area that we are supposed to look. Let's add some difficult terrain to make it interesting. So difficult terrain is like costs double. So these X's are double to move, are difficult terrain like underbrush or rocks or slippery terrain or whatever. All right, so, and this is us. Bop, bop, bop. And we are in where are the scouts here? So we got, let me get some scouts out. We are, because it's a search party, so these scouts are there. So I do not have any more scouts, but I use a forest soldier. However, he's got scout stats, so this is also a scout. So, and so we move so that we have an advantageous position, that we are not encircled by them or anything. So these are scouts and this is us, and now let's see if this works or if it all goes down. But this is our chance to kill 5 more Iron Circle soldiers, and I will rule that we can ambush them, so I don't need to make a save. They are surprised, so we can act in the first round of combat. And the scouts, they have 5 hit protection, damage reduction 1, and deal d6 damage ranged or melee, strength 10, and in melee they fight with 2 hand axes, so they would use 2d6. Alrighty, so yeah, it is the first turn and we can act. So we will move first to get ourselves in position. So Shanaria, she will move over here, and Dar Gremath, he will move here, and I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So so we move into position and then we strike. So I will strike first, and I will use my longsword and my frayed eye, which is a d8, and my d6 frayed eye against this scout right there. And I deal 5 points of damage. So he's got a damage reduction of 1, so 4 points. 4 points of hit protection damage for this scout. So he is surprised. Huh, what's going on, traitor? And gets his hand axes out. So and they use this confusion. Dar Gremath, he gets his great sword out, deals a d10 of damage against this scout here. Nine points. That's great. So this is -1 damage reduction. This is 8. So 5 and 3 points of real damage, triggering a save. So 3 points of real damage, triggering a save. And they have strength 10. So he saves versus 7. Nine, and he failed. So Dar Gremath, with a swift stroke, decapitates this scout. Alright, so usually I know that he wouldn't be dead, but he will be dead in an hour if he's not tended to, and we do not intend to tend to somebody, so I will just shorten this. He's practically out of the fight, and for cinematic purposes, he's dead. He will be killed anyways afterwards. So, and now she attacks with her long sword with a d8 this scout. Oh, what's going on? Three. All right, so better than nothing. 1 damage reduction means 2 points of hit protection damage. Could be better, but every point counts. So, but now it's the scout's turn. Ugh. All right, so this guy, he got his 2 hand axes out. So he tries, or he attacks me, and he uses 2d6 and uses the higher value, which is sadly a 5. -3 damage reduction means I take 2 damage of hit protection. So my 9 goes down to 7. I'm at 7 hit protection. So that was this guy. And all right, so now they should have ganged up on me. So this, he will attack Dar Gremath, and those 2, they will gang up on Shanaria. Alright, so first this guy versus Dar Gremath, also 2d6. Four. Dar Gremath has a damage reduction of 2, so 2 points, so his hit protection is 8. So I take 2 points of hit protection, I'm down to 8. So that was this guy. And those, they gang up on Shanaria, so that is 46 total, and I am using the higher result. 2d6 each. They use hand axes. And this is as expected, 6 points of damage. She's got 2 damage reduction, takes 4 points, so she's at hit protection 5. Alright, so next round we can act, and then the scouts. I will act first, and I will use my longsword and my Freydai against the scout I am facing. Let's see. Oh no, 1, double 1. The D. Oh, this is a D10, yeah, sure. But still, it's a 1. So I do not deal any damage. That is very bad in Cairn, if you don't deal any damage in a round. Alright, so no damage here. Dar Gremath, using his great sword, dealing 1d10 points of damage, his two-handed sword against this scout that has not yet been taken damage and attacked. It's a 10. Yeah, that's great. So 9 points, 5 hit protection, and 4 points of real damage. So that is, strength goes down to 6, so 4 points of real damage, and he's gonna make a save. So he's quite a slayer, I think. Alright, save versus 6. But still, it's possible. Oh, and he makes it a 5. So he is still standing, a 5. Ah, damn. Alright, and now Shanaria focuses on the guy that is already not wounded but has taken hit protection damage with her longsword. And 6. Alright, this is good. -1 is 5. So that would be 7 hit protection, but he's only got 5. So 2 points of real damage, and triggers a critical damage save. 2 points. Critical damage save. Critical damage save. Versus 5. Versus 8. Sorry, 10 minus 2, 8. 18. He fails. So she runs him through with a longsword. He is gone. And now it's the enemy's turn. This guy, still standing, didn't suffer any damage last round. Uses his 2d6 to attack me with his hand axes. And I'm at 7 hit protection. And he deals 3 points of damage, lucky me, so this is absorbed by my armor or parried. I parry it, so no damage. This guy attacks Shanaria, who is at 5 hit protection. With his 2 hand axes. And again 6 points, -2, that is 4, so she's at 1 hit protection. So she's almost out of hit protection, so this is bad. And this guy uses his 2d6 to attack Dar Gremath, who hasn't taken any damage yet. 2. So that is absorbed by armor, or for cinematic purposes parried by him, so no damage there. Alright, our turn again. So now we really need to kill these guys. So me first. I will use my Freydai and my D8 longsword. -5 -1 is 4. So 4 and 4 is 8. So, but he's only got 5 hit protection, so 3 points of critical damage. And it triggers the save versus 7. Alright, it's 3 points and the save versus 7. And a 4! He's still standing! He is standing! Oh, come on. Alright. So that was me. Now Dar Gremath, I'm confident that he will kill his guy using a d10. He already took critical damage. And he rolls a 10. -1, that is 9. So he is really dead. So he is cleaved in half. So Dar Gremath, you can really count on him to get things done. And now Shanaria, so this guy, he hasn't taken any damage. Longsword, d8. Eight, that's good. -1 is 7, so 5 points of hit protection gone, plus 2 points of damage, triggering a save. Versus 8. Two! He stands! He's standing! Alright, so this is not good because now he can counterattack. But first me, so 2d6. Let's see where I'm at. 7 hit protection, alright, so I'm good. Even though I take 6 damage -3, I take 3 damage. I'm at 4 hit protection. But I'm good, but I fear for Shanaria. So this guy attacks her. She's at 1 hit protection. And 6, which is reduced by 2 to 4. So this is last point of hit protection and 3 points of critical damage. So she's at strength 7 and must make a save. Come on, please, Shanaria. Natural 1, yes. So she grits her teeth as he cuts her with one of his hand axes. He cuts her into, or he hits her in the shoulder. Muscle is cut and flesh is torn, but she grits her teeth and fights on. All right, our turn. Me first. D8 and frayed eye versus this guy who is really, really tough. But 8 points. -1 is 7. So he's got strength 10. So that's 0. So he's done. And now they gang up on this guy. Dar Gremath and Shanaria. So that's a D8 and a D10. D8 and D10, that is 8, -1 is 7, so he's at 9 points of strength damage, so he can still make it if he rolls a natural 1, but otherwise 20, so he's dead. Alright, so now I got the situation that we have one of our adventurers already critical damaged. Alright, I mean hit protection will regenerate, and we have killed 5 more, but she's in bad shape. So we have to think about how to proceed. Alright, I actually wanted to do this in one session, but it will be a 2-part at least session, I think, because I'm already over an hour and I will end this session here now. Think about what I will do next and continue shortly with part 2 of my infiltration attempt of the keep. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for part 2. I really want to see how this story plays out, and yeah, so thanks for watching, and of course if you like my content and want to support the channel, please do subscribe, but of course, my goal is to get this channel monetized, of course, but not from the community, but from the YouTube partnership program. So I will not do this like 500 subscribers, super thanks sticker thing. I don't want any money from the community. I want the corporations and YouTube to pay me. So I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I'm almost halfway there. I got a little over 2,000 watch hours. So thank you for your support. And almost 500 subscribers. So please, if you want to support this channel, please subscribe if you like my content. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.